Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you're enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 4. We are learning Unit 2. Its title is Good Friends. Today's lecture 4, my dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, print it, follow it as it is or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear students, today's lecture 4 under the title of Pronunciation Skills, we are going to learn about consonant cluster and we'll cover page number 16 of your book. Before this, in English for grade 3, I have already taught you consonant cluster. I hope you remember. If not, you may watch this video again. So we are going to learn further and we'll cover the SLO to recognize and pronounce with reasonable accuracy common 3 consonant clusters in initial positions. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Surah Al-An'am, verse 99. From the date palm come clusters of low-hanging dates, and there are gardens of vines, olives, and pomegranates alike, yet different. Watch their fruits, and they grow and ripen. In all this, there are signs for those who would believe. Yes, my dear children, this is a beautiful verse telling us how Jannah is, how the fruits are there. And you know, here this special word, cluster, I have mentioned it. So the cluster of dates will be low-hanging, subhanallah. So what does cluster mean? Cluster means alike things when they are joined, when they are grouped together. All right, so let's start our lesson. I have 2 questions from you. What are consonants? Because we are going to learn about consonants cluster. And what do you know about consonant clusters? So pause the video and answer these questions to your teacher. Yes, my dear students, I hope you have answered it correctly. The consonants are when we take off vowels from alphabets of English like A, E, I, O, U. So rest of the letters are consonants. Okay, there are 2 in 1 consonants and there are 5 vowels in English alphabets. Okay, this we already know, alhamdulillah. So what a consonant cluster is? Consonant clusters or blends are the names given to 2 or 3 consonants that appear together in a word. And what does together mean? When you see a word, there are different letters. When 2 or 3 letters come together as adjacent and there is no vowel in between them, that is known as consonant cluster. 2 or 3 consonants are together. So whenever you see such type of chunk in a word, what we are supposed to do? You will say each consonant keeps its sound when blended. You will blend their sound, but each consonant will maintain its sound. And how do we do it? Let's see from your book. Open your book on page number 16. Pronunciation skills, 3 consonant clusters. Consonant clusters or blends are the names given to 2 or 3 consonants that appear together in a word. Each consonant keeps its sound when blended. All right, so its examples are, now you see SCR, all these 3 letters SCR are consonant. So we remember their sounds sk, r, sk. When we blend, how do we blend? Now there are 3 sounds sk, r. When we blend, we say them together sk, skr, skr, like without any differentiation and without any pause between their sound. We say all these 3 letters together skr. And how do we say them in words? Here it's skr. Scream, scream. So we just blend all the sounds and say it in one go. Scream, 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 right? So the next word is scratch, 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 all right? The next word is scroll, scroll, scroll. And screen, 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 screen. So you have to say it and you have to practice it like this. You have to say it in one go. Screen, all right? So the next consonant cluster is spl, S-P-L. And what are the sounds? S, S, P, and L. So say all them together, spl, spl, spl. Okay, and how do we say these three letters in one word? Here you see this chunk, it's consonant cluster, and we'll say spleen, spleen. Next is splash, splash, splash. All right, split, 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 and splendid, splendid, splendid. All right, we don't break it, we say it in one go. Good job. So next is SPR. Again, now we are going to join the sound spr and what is spray, 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 spray. Next is spread, spread, spread. Next is spring, spring, spring. And sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. You see, we are saying all the letters. We are not missing any letter, but all letters sounds are coming together and it sounds like one sprinkle, spread, spray, spring, right? Okay, and it's here. Again, three consonants are together. It's a consonant cluster and we'll say it street, 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 street. Strong, 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 and straight, straight, and stream, stream. All right, my dear students, I hope you are clear with consonant cluster concept. Teachers, you may pause the video here, make them to say all the consonant clusters because after this, I'm going to check students through an activity. Okay, so pause the video and practice all the consonant clusters. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Are you ready for a test? Okay, I'm going to test you through an activity. Yes, my dear teachers, what you will do, you will write a list of words with consonant clusters on board. Every child will try to read as many words as possible in one go without break, just like the tongue twisters. Okay, you will write the consonant cluster words on board. Child will come and start reading, and wherever the child will break or will say so it means his turn is over. So let's see who wins. I have done my board. I'm ready with my board, so you also make your board ready like this. Pause the video and ready the board. Yes, my dear teachers and students, are you ready? So this is the board. Maybe you have more consonant words, cluster words on your board. So what is the thumb rule? You have to read them in one go. The way let me try how to do it. Spray, scream, spread, scratch, spring, scroll, sprinkle, screen, street, spleen, strong, splash, straight, split, stream, splendid. Yes, I did it all. So all of you are supposed to do it. Now pause the video and enjoy this beautiful activity. Yes, my dear students, are you done with it? Good job. If you enjoy it and you like doing it, you may continue with more words. Teachers, if you think your students needs more practice, you can make another board ready with a list of words and you may continue with this activity. And what I have next for you, it's consonant clusters in initial position. Yes, my dear students, what does initial means? At the start of the word. A group of consonants at the beginning of a word having no vowel between them. Its examples are spell, scale, train, cream, block, score, drum, etc. So here you see with every word we have a consonant cluster of two consonants at initial position. So this is called consonant cluster in initial position. And likewise, we can have consonant clusters in final position. What does it mean? A group of consonants at the end of a word having no vowel between them. Its examples are milk, tusk, fast, guest, soft, mind, print. Now you can see in every word at the end of word, there are consonants without vowel gap. So this is known as consonant cluster in final position. All right, so it's time for practice. All of you, my dear students, on page number 17, there are two questions. In question 3, you will encircle the words with 3 consonants and you will underline the words with 2 consonants. So you have to be careful. There can be 3 or 2 consonant cluster in every word. So the word with 3 consonant cluster you will encircle, and with 2 you will underline. And here I am giving you instruction for question 4 as well. What you will do? Fill in the blanks with correct 3 consonant cluster. So there are 2 options. You have to select the correct one. To complete it, the first I have done for you. He is a strong man. So I have taken the first one. All right. So all of you pause the video and do these questions, question number 3 and 4. Yes, my dear students, are you done with it? Good job. So it's time for your homework. You will select 5 consonant clusters. So you will take 5 consonant clusters and write and practice at least 3 words with each consonant cluster. And I have a worksheet for you. Again, my fellow teachers, this worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are there. You may click it, download it, print it, and kindly give a printed worksheet to my students. And students, what you will do, look at the picture and select the correct consonant cluster to complete the word. So what we have done today, we learned that consonant clusters or blends are the names given to 2 or 3 consonants that appear together in a word, and each consonant keeps its sound when blended. We recognized and pronounced with reasonable accuracy common 3 consonant clusters. So in this way, we achieved our today's SLO, that is to recognize and pronounce with reasonable accuracy common 3 consonant clusters in initial position. Are we done with it? Yes, and we enjoyed doing this. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till the time, keep learning, take very good care of yourself and the people around you. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.